If you're new to the channel, folks, what we do here, live commentary, live play-by-play, live reaction with all you folks. Is it better now, buddy? Is it better now? By the way, folks, thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much to everyone who's just let me know if I was muted or not. Live play-by-play, live reaction, live interaction with all you folks. How are we now? How are we now? We good? We good? Thank you so much for those who let me know in the live chat. I appreciate it. I'll continue to give my commentary, my play-by-play for every other fight on this card. Sorry I'm a little late. I was going to do the prelims. Those are way too early. I have roommates now, so I couldn't be too loud. A nice uppercut by Vienot. But we have, for the purists here, for the Muay Thai purists, this is a great bout. We got Vienot against Vienot, my apologies, against Larsen. 30 seconds left in this first round, Muay Thai bout. I missed the first fight on the main card, but I did watch the prelims. I'm going to get right back to all your comments here. I see Pains here. I see Gravedigger. Just give me until the end of this round, guys, because my eyes are glued on it, and I'll get right back to the comments, and I'll answer all your questions on where I've been this last week. And for all the new folks, we will be back here, Amazon Prime tonight. A little bit of a better setup too tonight. And that's the end of the first round. Okay, so for those joining, sorry about the mic issue right off the bat. I didn't even have a little intro video or anything prepared for this one because it was like, it's one championship, 162. I had to reconnect with all of our amazing people here on the Stay Light Project YouTube channel who support us. I also had to get fit a stream in. I also wanted to remind you folks that we're back. Now, a new setup. I haven't set up like my official new desk yet. I know the internet's not as strong on this stream as it can be and as it will be down the road. Folks, I just moved. I'm living out of boxes right now. I just moved, so bear with me. Bear with me. We're going to keep these going. Live commentary, live reaction, live play-by-play, and of course, live interaction with all you amazing folks. So keep the comments coming. All right, let's go back here. I see everyone. Oh, Issa, you're on mute. I apologize for that. I'm using a different mic, and there's a switch on this mic. So my apologies. Look at that. It's a little early still here in Minnesota. IT, what's going on? Round two.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Because there was some issues with with me just getting the broadcast. I don't know why I wasn't loading on YouTube or anything, but here we are, my man. Nice right hand by Larsen. Yeah, a little bit. I was up, but I didn't know what was going on with the main broadcast because they were showing it on 2. I wanted to make sure, my setup was good. I wanted to make sure that, I had some coffee, and that it was showing. And as soon as, like, they made the walkouts and everything, okay, I legitimately got up, put on a shirt, got here to to finish the stream. Attaboy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right hand by Vienot. I mean, this is a great match to start this off. I guess to start off this stream with you folks. Oh, and clinch now. Larsen now throwing some knees in the clinch, pushing Vienot up against the cage. Dude, I watched about 5 minutes of it, to be honest, before I took a little bit of a nap. I don't even want to call it going to bed. A little bit of a nap before jumping on here. All right. Official separates them. There was some nice elbows in the clinch. They're going to look at the cut above the eye of Vienot. I thought at first maybe he got kneed in the nuts, but they're just making sure the cut above his eye does not roll into his eyes and impede his vision. Islam versus Charles face-off gave me chills, dude. I know, and Charles, I think, looked a little bit more composed. What up? The drive to Minnesota was awesome, buddy. Okay, and these guys are back at it. Center of the ring. Nice kick by Vienot. The drive was amazing, man. Driving through Idaho and Montana, gorgeous. Parts of North Dakota were okay as well. But as soon as you got kind of halfway through in that last stretch to Minnesota was a grind. Attaboy. I mean, it's a great... Oh! It is a great weekend of fights. All right, so Vienot went with the right. Larsen caught him and looked like he kneed him in the face. It stunned him for a little bit. Now they're clinched up. I mean, this is an absolute war. 1 minute left in this second round. What's up, Mick31? Mick, vamonos. Yo, Kyle, what's going on? Kyle was going to do this like 2 hours earlier for the prelims. Wasn't happening. If I'm being honest, my first time watching Muay Thai. Is scoring like the UFC? Not necessarily. I don't believe it's by round in one championship. Again, though, dude, and Pain, it's been a while. I appreciate you. How's it going, buddy? Every promotion, even in MMA, kind of scores a little bit different, right? Like one championship scores the entire fight versus round by round, where UFC is very much like the boxing. I think in Glory Kickboxing, they have a little bit of a different scoring. Let me know if I'm wrong in the chat, but from what I understand, it's the same as the rest of one. Like it's the full round, or sorry, the full fight is what they judge, not just round by round. All right, end of the second round there, and wow, what a war. We have some blood. I'll give more focused play-by-play as we continue, folks. Obviously started just right before this fight here, started after the first fight of the main card. Started apparently muted and in a new setup. So I knew I just had to get back on stream here, had to get back on stream and hang out with all you folks who join us every single time and you support this channel. Obviously, I wanted to watch one championship as well, which is why I'm here. Tonight will be a lot more professional, a lot more like we do things, like we've done things regularly. I'll have a better setup. Amazon One, baby. We'll start right on time. And as in right on time, not to say that we're late. I can start whenever the fuck I want here, right? But we'll start right before the early prelims, and then we'll be back for UFC again tomorrow. I got a nice 4-pick parlay for UFC tomorrow. Balart to win, Sugar to win, TJ to finish, Charles by a finish. Ooh, I'm filming my picks and prediction video today for the channel. Balal, that would be good. Sugar, I'd like to see. TJ, I don't want to win. And Charles, hell yeah, baby. All right, round 3, final round.
Let's get it all!
Atta boy, Kyle. Atta boy. Yeah, it's a lot earlier for you there. And here, they're just going for it right now. Oh, and stunned was Vienot. I don't know if he got stunned by an elbow or if it was an overhand right, but now they're clinched up and Larsen smells blood quite literally. Yes, it has been a while. I have been decent. How about you? It's been busy, brother, because I've been moving. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. They're in the clinch, and Larsen goes for the fake forward elbow, causes Vienot to move, and then actually counters with the backwards elbow. That was a beautiful thing to see. Man, Larsen now is just making Vienot pay. Vienot looked good in the first round. Arguably halfway through the second round, I give it to him too. He's got some nasty leg kicks, but Larsen is a beast and has honestly stunned Vienot a few times here. So far, I'm thinking Larsen is winning this fight, but it's pretty even if you're going round by round. But again, I don't know if it's going round by round. I think it's just like who maybe did the most damage by the end. I'm still getting into learning all the little rules and minutiae of one championship, but I have to say, folks, like it is my favorite MMA promotion, hands down. You guys hear me okay too? Again, I'm going to be using my actual mic. This is like my pop-up setup I got going on. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll post a picture of this setup after. Yes, I have been watching hockey. Monday, I went to the Wild game against the Avs. I watched the Wild play the Canucks last night. I met general manager Billy Guerin Monday night too at a Wild meet and greet. Final round, let's go. Hell yeah, we are in it. 1 minute left in the final round. Gravedigger, so happy to see you, brother. Pain as well. Mick31, Mr. Vamanos himself. I appreciate you guys. Some nasty elbows by Vienot in the clinch. He's not out of this. But he's taking a beating. Again, halfway through the second round to now, Larsen has been pushing the pace. He's been pushing forward. He seems like he has a little bit more dog left in him. Vienot, the number 4 ranked Muay Thai fighter in one championship, though. I mean, he's still got a little gas left in the tank. What's the promotion tonight? It's one championship as well, just the Amazon Prime, or Amazon on Prime 3 for North Americans. So it should start around 7 p.m. either Pacific or Central. I'll have to double check. Damn, you were at the Wild Out game? That was probably fun. Yeah, man, it was. Got Billy Guerin's autograph before. Martin, what's going on, Martin? Go to One Championships YouTube channel. They're streaming the fight for free, brother. Martin, thank you so much for joining. By the way, folks, too late to like organize a giveaway for this stream, but for the One Championship for the one championship on Amazon Prime tonight. We'll be doing a giveaway, and on UFC 280 tomorrow we'll be doing a giveaway. I just didn't have time to get everything together this morning. You all can understand. You all are amazing. But again, Martin, One Championship YouTube channel. Just go to their YouTube channel, brother. That's where I'm watching it right now. And thank you so much for joining. You're a beauty. All right, that's it for this Muay Thai fight. I jumped on stream literally right when it started, so we didn't have time to kind of like go over the fighters or anything like that. But for those who do join us on these live streams, you should know by now. And if you don't already, I'll let you know how we do things before every fight. You know, we show respect to the fighters by highlighting the fighters, talking about their record, talking about their fighting style. Any storylines going into this fight that I've either plucked ahead of time or that I can find on Tapology or any respective fight site that I'm using to get some info on these guys, whether it's Wikipedia for the Muay Thai and Glory or kickboxing fighters, whether it's Tapology or Sherdog for the MMA guys. All right, let's see the official decision. We're just listening in right now to see who won this one. Unanimous decision. On the Vienot wins. Jimmy Vienot wins out of France. Like I said, the first half of that fight, I truly think he was dominating. The second half, though, that one's interesting. Again, I'm still relatively new to One Championship. All the ones I've watched, pretty much like you've seen them on this live stream. All right. Well, there we go. There we go. First one on this stream in the books. Shout out to all of you who've been up all morning watching the prelims as well. Again, I've had them on. I'll be perfectly honest, folks. I've been up since the original time the stream was supposed to start. Couldn't do it right off the bat. I have roommates. I have new roommates. I didn't want to be mean because they were still sleeping. Usually they're up early, which is why I had no issue doing it, but they were still sleeping. I also was a little tired myself, had to brew some coffee, and I was a little suspect that they were actually going to show the actual card and I know they have before, so I shouldn't have been skeptical, but I just wanted to make sure. Now that I know, no more dicking around in the morning. We're going full Singapore time moving forward, folks. Let's freaking go.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
What do you think of the Canucks? Sold 2-goal. Oh, lost a 2-goal lead 5 games in a row. Yeah, it's not looking good for the Canucks. Hey, the Wild fans were just as angry. Not last night, obviously, because the Wild fans beat the Canucks, but they were just as angry. Hey, yo, how did this dude win? I need to learn how to score this. I can't find the live on their YouTube. Martin, here, I'll hook you a link. Can anyone help Martin out here? I'm watching it on YouTube, so. Yeah, buddy, I'm watching it on YouTube right now. Here, I'm going to send you the link, brother. I'm going to send you the link. That's what we do, Martin. That's what we do. This is for you, Martin. Try that, Martin. Yeah, I know the MMA struggle to catch an event, especially when the fight night is in a different time zone. Well, that too. Again, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I had it on my phone, even though I was like half asleep, kind of like waiting for the sun to rise a little bit more, waiting for an appropriate time to go make some coffee while the roommates are still getting up. Yeah, it was a little early, but hey, we'll get into a rhythm. I won't let you guys hang in anymore. By the way, you are all amazing. We're not going to do a giveaway just for this stream. I know I say we're doing a giveaway every stream. Listen, folks, it's early. It's early. I didn't have time to just prep all that. So I promise One Championship tonight. We'll do up to 3 giveaways. One Championship on Amazon Prime tonight. We're going to be streaming that too. I will get the link on my channel right after this, like prepped. And then we're doing UFC 280 bright and early. I mean, it's the weekend of early streams. Martin, sorry. I threw the link in the chat. I hope you found it, brother. I'm hyped for Abu Dhabi. The fact that it's at 2 p.m. Yes, it's the main card at 2 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be awesome, brother. Again, shout out to everyone joining us live here on the Stay Light Project YouTube channel. Live interaction, live reaction, live commentary, live play-by-play. Anyways, Martin, I threw the link in there for anyone who needs a link to watch this fight. There it is. It is in the live chat for you. All right, let's take a look at the next fight here. I'm just going to get it up on screen. MMA next, as we have Gustavo Balart against Alex Silva. We'll highlight them just in one moment here. As they make their walkouts. And folks, down to talk about whatever you guys want in the live chat here. Whatever you guys want in the live chat. If you're new to the channel, what is up? Usually we have a little bit more of a professional setup. Usually we start right at the prelims. Today, first stream back in a little while, folks. So don't blame me. Don't blame me. Tonight we got one on Amazon Prime 3 here on this channel. It'll be a lot more professional setting. And then icing on the cake, ladies and gentlemen, icing on the cake, we have UFC 280 tomorrow, bright and early as well, which will be unbelievable. So there you go. There you go. Can't wait to spend that with you guys. Oh, it doesn't work for you, Martin? Oh, man, I'm sorry about that, brother. I'm sorry about that. Somebody help Martin here. Somebody help Martin here. No, Martin, our chat will help you. This is what our chat does. We have a fight community here. We help each other out. Gravedigger, you're an absolute beauty. If you can help out Martin, that's sweet. Martin, we're ringing the alarm bells. We're shooting the bat signal. Anyone in the chat who can help Martin out, come on. I'm in the USA. Martin, I was in Canada. I know some of our chat here is in Canada as well. So if someone can help out Martin, that would be awesome. I don't work for YouTube, folks. I don't work for One Champion. I don't have the details on where their streams reach or not. I just know that I can watch it. I hope everyone else can too. I did my first ever fantasy this year in NHL, and I'm in 4th place out of 103 people so far. That's pretty good, dude. I've done many fantasy leagues over my time, but don't have time this year. It's not available in Nigeria too. Okay, well, Gravedigger said he threw a link in for you guys to watch it. I hope that helps. I really do. And I'll do my research before one on Amazon tonight and see if I can find something else for those who typically have a hard time finding the streams, and I'll link it in the description of the video when it's posted in a couple hours. All right. It's not working in Denmark either. What the fuck, One Championship? Get your shit together. We got people in Nigeria. Martin, I don't know where you're from, but we got people in Martin's hood. We got people in Williams' backyard who cannot watch this fight. What is going on here? Alabama, what is up? I'm in the great state, or not the great state. I'm in the great country of the USA now, too. Instead of waving that Canadian flag, now I got to wave an American flag on the stream, eh? All right, let's highlight these two fighters, folks. Bum, ba-dum, bum. All righty. Actually, I'll get it up on the ticker here. So yeah, next, back to MMA. What a great Muay Thai bout that was just a moment ago, though. Wow. So we got 125ers next. Balart against Alex Silva. Keep the comments coming, folks. As you know, it's a comment-driven live stream. I just want to highlight both of these fighters right now. All right, here we go. Oops. So this alarm, ladies and gentlemen, is Issa, if you're not up streaming yet by this alarm, don't even do it. There you go, alarm. I'm up streaming. We're already with the chat here. We have hundreds of people watching. One championship, baby. Let's freaking go. Shout out to you all. 162 Zhang versus DeBella. Now, my Canadian flag, it is packed because I'm still living out of boxes. But DeBella being the Canadian Italian, oh my God, I'm excited for that one. Okay, back to highlighting the fighters here. We have Gustavo Balart, 10-4-0. He's riding a 2-fight win streak, 35 years old, out of Santiago de Cuba. He stands only 4'11", weighing in at I mean, it's supposed to be 125 pounds. Let's see if he actually made weight, as it might be a catch weight, since Tapology actually says he weighed in at 134. Now, I know for one championship on Amazon Prime 3 tonight, that one half of the main event missed weight and was stripped of his title. More on that later. But again, Gustavo Balart against Alex Little Rock Silva. Decent matchup because both these guys are older. A 35-year-old against a 40-year-old in Silva. 12-7. He won his last fight via heel hook submission, actually. He fights out of Singapore, so very much a fan favorite. 125 pounds, 5'4". So if this is indeed correct here on Tapology, a lot taller than Gustavo, and he's got a 3.5-inch reach advantage as well. The one thing Gustavo has, though, father time on his side, being 5 years the younger. Let me know your predictions in the live chat, folks. I obviously want to hear them, see them, read them. I got my McDavid, Kaprizov, Makar, and Zabinajad. Dude, Zabinajad. The only other player, or not the other, the only player in the National Hockey League right now with some Persian heritage. I believe his father's Persian and his mother's Swedish. William, by the way, what's the prediction on the Niclas Larsen fight? I really want to watch it. He's Danish too. Oh, dude, that one just ended, Will. And in my opinion, Larsen won that fight. It was a close. They said it was a unanimous decision. Our chat said if his opponent won, what was his name? The guy from France, that it was that it should have been if he was going to win, it would have been a split decision win. The fact that it was a unanimous decision for him and that your boy lost, honestly, I think your boy did way more in the second half of the fight, and I was a little disappointed that he lost that one too. So unfortunate for you, William, your boy lost there, but he put on a hell of a fight, brother. A hell of a fight. Adebayo, they're just making their walkouts right now. Gustavo just walked out, and now the veteran Silva is making his walkout. I will 100% do a little bit more focused play-by-play on this one. There you go. I by the way, folks, I just have to say, I fucking love this chat. I love the chat. You guys are amazing.
Oh my God.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining. Even like this early, even in my rickety ass motherfucking setup here, living out of boxes. Guys, I'm using my guitar case as a desk right now with 2 totes on the side. I'm sitting on my ass on the ground with my computer in front of me, 2 computers in front of me, with questionable internet because I'm pretty far from the modem. But this is how much I love hanging out with you guys. This is how much I didn't want to miss another stream. I was going to do UAE Warriors yesterday, and it just didn't work out. We're doing One Championship 162, live play-by-play, live reaction, live interaction with you folks. And then tonight we're doing one on Amazon Prime 3 and then UFC 280 tomorrow morning as well. So keep the comments coming. It's a comment-driven live stream. No giveaway on this stream just because we put it together so quickly, but we will do a ton of giveaways tonight to make up for it. Let's go, Roid Rage. What's going on, brother? What's going on? Again, I apologize for those who are returning, those who are new for this kind of what in boxes type of setup. I just moved, okay? I just moved. I don't even have a desk yet. So bear with me. But we're here, we're back. And I posted the stream schedule on the community tab on this channel. I'm surprised he won 2, Gravedigger. I love how much people tune in for side promotion streams compared to the UFC. Dude, that's my favorite part of doing this. When we get a lot of people for BFL, for LFA. I'm going to be moving a lot, by the way, folks, since I'm like sitting on my knees here. All right, yeah, let's get your predictions in. Payne's got Silva. My money's on Alex Silva. You know what? I'm going Silva too, folks. Lock it in. I'm going to move this down a bit. There we go. Feels a little bit more homey there because I'm going to be sitting a little lower. Guitar case, my guy Issa got super creative. Let's go. That's why you're the best streamer, my guy. Do you guys want to see a picture of this after? I'll move my webcam before the stream ends and I'll show you what I'm fucking dealing with right now. And you folks will be like, oh, hell yeah, this guy's committed. Tonight, though, we'll have a way better setup as my buddy Joe is going to be watching the fights with me, my new roommate. Okay, it is a catchweight. That's what I figured. I'm just going to turn this up on my own laptop here. There we go. All right, get your predictions in if you haven't already, folks. If you're watching, what is up? Like the video, subscribe if you dig my vibe. We do watch-alongs, watch parties, fight reactions, whatever you want to call them, for fighting and MMA at least 2 times a week. We're doing 3 this week. We're doing 1 championship, 162 this morning. We are here, What Is Up live, play-by-play, live reaction, of course, live interaction with you folks. And then we're doing 1 again tonight, Amazon Prime. 1 on Amazon Prime, 3 than UFC 280. Yes, 1 championship is a mix of MMA, predominantly MMA, Muay Thai, kickboxing with the bigger gloves, Muay Thai with the MMA gloves, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Oh no, it's Herb Dean. Someone's going to die. Why did they put Herb Dean with the old farts? Someone is going to die. Herb Dean is a fucking clown, dude. All right, ready. Round 1.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. That may not have been the voice of Herb Dean, but it was the former great Big John McCarthy. Oh, man, you can see Balart is just tiny compared to Silva. All right, both these guys center the ring. And it's Balart's the one who's walking down Silva. Nice inside low kick by Silva. Keep the comments coming, folks. You know I continue to address the comments throughout this, but I'll continue to give my live play-by-plays. I know there's some people in the chat here who cannot watch this stream, but keep the comments coming. You are all amazing. Inside low kick again by Silva. Or sorry, by Balart. Balart with the overhand left. Didn't land perfectly clean, but you can see this little fire hydrant has got power. And there we go. Silva attacking the leg right away. You know the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu ace, despite being 40 years old, loves those heel hooks. He actually tried to throw a spinning kick. Was Silva. Great counter by Balart, he's just fired up. He is just fired up. Obviously, catch weight, so he had some weight issues, maybe some hydration issues. This guy's built like a fucking fire hydrant. 4'11", he's got legs bigger than fucking my torso. Nice body shot by Balart, but Silva is just very, very comfortable with just taking guard and now attacks the heel. Went for a heel hook, still chasing the heel hook of Balart. Yeah, Silva just pulled guard right away and now is chasing that heel. Good job by Balart for getting out of it. This is an exciting fight. Maybe this means Herb D won't be at UFC tomorrow. Dude, that's a good point.
Oh my God.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Pain, I hope so. Comparing from size, he's like Little Mac. Thing is, Balart, 35 years old. Arguably still in his athletic prime. Oh, a nice right hand by Balart. Last thing, how long can this go? And I mean that in the cardio sense for Silva. I haven't watched. I might have watched this guy fight once, to be honest, but I don't. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember. If later in his career he's had good cardio. If people have been following Silva's career, let me know if this guy has good cardio into his late 30s/40. His year at the Big 4-0. Balart, wonder if he was a boxer at one point. Yeah, his striking does look good. It's funny though, because the way he's striking, it's very much that wrestler striking, right? And he's built like a wrestler. I imagine he's done some wrestling in his. Well, he's from Cuba, so yeah, he's definitely done some wrestling. Cuba's wrestling program's huge. But the thing is, he probably doesn't want to take this to the ground because he knows that's where Silva wants him, right? The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu ace. So this is kind of interesting that he's just throwing those big, like almost setup shots to get the takedown, but then just not electing to go for the takedown just throwing those overhands and making Silva actually try to, there it is, try to pick his timing for the takedown or to pull guard, and Silva attacking that heel hook again. Oh, Silva's jiu-jitsu is amazing. Silva, that transition, the heel hook, then trapping the knee so that he could secure the hook again. Silva's jiu-jitsu is on another level, folks. This is incredible. Silva now still trying to still working that heel. Oh, here we go. Silva's got it. Silva's got it. Rolling is Balart, but oh man. Hey, Balart doing a good job of kicking from the ground. You don't see that much in the UFC, actually. I don't even know if that's legal in the UFC. Herb Dean right on top of it. Herb Dean will let it go until Ballart's knee just snaps in half. So it doesn't really matter that Herb Dean's looking over it, because we know Ballart's knee's getting ripped if Herb Dean's watching this fight and he doesn't tap. I'm so hungry, too lazy to make something. Dude, I'm prepared. I got the Cliff Bars and some snacks here. 17 seconds left in this first round. It might be saved by the bell for this one. 10 seconds. Hey, that's a great point by the broadcast. Very short legs. Do you think Silva's dealt with anyone with this short of legs? You have to think that affects his execution, his angle, the amount of torque. If you got tiny fucking legs, I mean, that must be hard to really twist that knee, I'd imagine. Oh, 100% it's hurting from that. This was a tremendous first round, a tremendous display of mixed martial arts. And that's what I love about MMA bouts. If you can show a little bit of everything, and look, I love the wrestling aspect of the sport, but I just hate when, and this is just a pure fan thing. I have respect for them. It's no disrespect, but I hate like the Colby Covington method of winning, the old Colby Covington method of winning, which is just wrestling. And I get it. I get it. Tito Ortiz made it exciting though back in the day. One, they don't accept that shit. Even in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Pain, their BJJ matches are scored different than ADCC, than any of the world Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu matches, because they want finishes. So it's whoever wins the match is whoever is chasing submissions, not necessarily points. It's whoever's most aggressive. All right, round 2.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Again, shout out to everyone watching live on the Stay Live Project YouTube channel. Live interaction, live reaction, live play-by-play. I apologize if the internet's going in and out a little bit. We will have a better connection on the next stream and all the rest of the streams here on the channel. Posted up in the space that's available for me right now in my room here. But I got a little makeshift studio. We're getting there. We're getting there. I just moved, folks. I just moved from Vancouver Island last week to Minnesota. And this is the first stream in the new place, so I appreciate it. All right. Like I said, round 2. We're almost a minute into round 2. And again, Silva, same thing. Pulls guard. Balart on top of him, kind of in a butterfly guard right now. Now in the full guard of Silva. Balart trying to posture up and just get some points on the ground here. Looks like Silva might be trying to set up a triangle or something. Maybe triangle, or trying to single out that left arm of Balart as the right leg of Silva is very, very high in his guard right now. It's probably hard to grapple. Got to give Silva credit to manage to execute it. No, 100%. Balart looks like he's 4 foot tall. He's 4'11", I believe it says here. Yeah, he's 4'11". So you're kind of right, Payne. Hey, good job by Balart here, not allowing Silva to set up how he wants to on the ground, pushed him up against the cage. And right back up to their feet. No, that was a solid execution of a game plan by Balart there, and I think that's how he's going to win this. He's going to have to execute, or sorry, negate any submission attempts by Silva. And honestly, how he's going to do that is probably just hanging out in his guard. Because whenever Silva's pulled guard, he hasn't pulled guard. He's just kind of pulled to his back and grabbed the heel. it looked like Balart in Silva's guard was pretty comfortable. Let me know what you think, folks, in the live chat here. Totally interactive. A triangle with size. No, 100%. Fire hydrant, maybe? That's the hockey term, fire hydrant, when they're built like that. But I like triangle with size. Peanuts, what's going on, Peanuts? Thank you so much for joining, brother. First stream in the new place in Minnesota. I'll get a better setup. We'll make it look a little bit more pretty as the next week or two goes on. But tonight we'll have a better setup as well for 1 on Amazon Prime 3 and for UFC 280 tomorrow morning. And Silva looks still fresh as far as the cardio goes. I mean, his arms are down. He's a little confident, but they're both still bouncing around. They both don't look dog tired yet. 1 minute and 46 seconds. Again, Balart attacking the outside and or inside low kicks in the combos, and his boxing is crisp when he gets into the pocket here. Silva's game plan is clear. Manage distance. When he comes in, get him to the ground. Vasco, what's going on, Vasco? I'm good, buddy. I drove to freaking Minnesota last week from Vancouver Island, about a 3-day drive, and then it took me a couple days to kind of get everything sorted. I mean, everything's still not sorted. I'm still catching up on some work that I've been doing. Outside low kick by Balart again. Another outside low kick by Balart. That seems to be hurting Silva. But slowly but surely getting settled, my man. Thank you so much for asking. Just got back from work, feeling tired, so this is nice. This is a nice way to relax. Oh, buddy, I'm so happy to see you, Peanuts. I'm so happy to see you. I know 1 on Prime, it's a little early for you later in the evening for us here in North America, but I hope to see you for UFC 280 as we'll be streaming that tomorrow morning too. Yes, my man, One Piece is the best. Hell yeah. Love the love from the chat here. Oh, a nice combo by Balart. What a fight. Hey, if Silva won that first round, Balart's definitely winning this second round. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Silva just tagged Balart. He's tagged Balart with a left hook. Balart is dazed. He's a little wobbly still here. There's not enough time again for Silva to end this fight, though, in the last 10 seconds. Oh, my goodness. Silva just tagged him a few times. Oh, my goodness. Silva is just saved by the bell again, folks. So in the last 15 seconds, Silva 2 hooks landed, 1 elbow landed, a knee grazed him, and then a freaking spinning kick attempt. Are you shitting me? Oh, Silva's got that Brazilian just... What did Gaethje say about Oliveira? He just hits hard. Looks like he's got that same sort of body type too, where the fire hydrant in the triangle with muscles, as we've said in the chat here, Balart, I mean, he's hitting Silva with everything he got. Those overhands, those nasty shots, and he's the one being tagged. Wow. Balart needs to get far from Silva while he needs a few strikes or hold ground and pound to put Balart down to 100%. I agree. Gravedigger, I'm so happy to have you here. Everyone in the chat here, the regulars, Vasco, Mick31 Mick, Payne, Gravedigger, Peanuts. I missed somebody, didn't I? You guys are just so amazing. Like, this is why we do it, to hang out with you guys and watch fights. And I'm just beaming with joy right now. Oh yeah, Payne's a huge manga and anime guy, so that's cool that you guys can chat about that. Our boy Shane, as you know, huge fan of Naruto. And Balart again with those combos, inside or outside leg kicks, and then a 1-2. Obviously, they're overhands because he's tiny. Nice head kick by Silva. Well, I guess I forgot to say this. We are in round 3, 30 seconds in.
Let's get it all!
Oh, Balart. I don't know if he slipped or he got dropped, but Silva just instantly chased the guillotine, gets it in. Silva with the standing guillotine. Balart gets out of it. Yeah, he tagged Balart there. Balart's still wobbly, folks. Payne, I agree with that. Yeah, Gravedigger. That's crazy. 2 rounds in a row. 1 via striking. Or, sorry, the second round via striking, he almost was out of it, but it's Herb Dean, so let's be honest. Herb Dean would have just let him die. Oh, and Silva's found his rhythm now, and Balart's slowing down because Silva's just tagging him with everything. Silva tags him with the head kick on Balart's entry. Now just straight kicks by Silva. No, but yeah, then Gravedigger in the first round, getting his knee ripped apart. Yes, it wasn't too bad, but you know what I mean. In a submission. For 40 years old. For 40 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Stand up for the Brazilian. I mean, shit. If he wins this one, which I imagine he will, if he doesn't get knocked out in 3 minutes and 17 seconds, which is the remainder of this third and final round, this is all Silva, and I'm going to stand up for him because, I mean, what a performance here. What a performance. Oh, man. Silva again. Oh, nice walk-in elbow by Silva. Silva, like with his arms down, he's so confident. And I don't like that. It's not in too much of a taunting manner since he still has a lot of distance. That was crazy. Another, wow. As Balart entered, Silva raining down with an elbow, raining down with a hammer fist. Get back in your hole, mole. Silva now gets the takedown. Single leg. We almost got the back of Balart. Scramble, good scramble by Balart. Balart 100% has a wrestling background. There's no way he can scramble that well without being a wrestler. And let's be honest, he's from Cuba. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, Cuba's known for their fucking soccer and wrestling, right? This has been a joy to watch, folks. A 35-year-old, 40-year-old, you could have fooled me. Another beautiful elbow with the distance management from Silva. Wow. He just can't get cracked. That's the thing. He can't get too confident because Balart has landed with those overhands. They just haven't landed clean on the temple or the jaw yet. Keep the comments coming, folks. As you know, it is a comment-driven live stream. I love hanging out and interacting with you folks throughout all these streams. If Joe and Hannah are watching, I hope I didn't wake you. Nice slam by Balart, and Silva right back up to his feet. Nice elbow by Silva on the entry. Man, this has been an incredible fight. Incredible fight as we near the final minute. Again, apologies, I didn't do the entire 162 card starting from the prelims, folks. So one fight into the main card. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you guys being understanding with the schedule change. I know we were going to do UAE Warriors yesterday. We decided to, Kyle and I talked, we decided to do back-to-back one championship instead. So we will be doing the one on Prime 3 tonight, which, oh my God, I'm so fucking stoked for that one. And then UFC 280 tomorrow morning. So plenty of fight companions, plenty of time to hang out with this amazing chat. Myself, I think Kyle will be hopping on tonight as well. And my buddy Joe, my new roommate, is going to be watching with me. So really excited for that. He picked him up, but after slamming him, he didn't do much with it. 15 seconds. Here we go. There now, Balart's just throwing. He shoots for a takedown. Balart shot for the takedown, and Silva goes for the guillotine. Final 10 seconds, and Balart will end. Oh, and the reversal by Balart, but he can't get the takedown. Silva has outclassed him. Let's be honest. And there it is.
Look at the finish it! And it's all over!
That's the end of this one, folks. I mean, he didn't get it tight, but he threatened with that guillotine a couple times. Hey, credit to Balart. It was a good fight, and he didn't get finished. He didn't get finished with the heel hook. He didn't get finished with a guillotine. He didn't allow Silva to take his back. And he didn't get knocked out despite getting head kicked, elbowed, some beautiful, beautiful hook shots. I mean, great fight. Silva 30-27, all 3 rounds. Again, Payne, I agree, and we're going to score it like that, but one championship scores it by the entirety of the fight, which is... I'm going to have to, just read their, just rule. I think they have, a rule outline. 1 rules for dummies, scoring for dummies. I probably should have did that before this, but yeah, all 3 rounds, entire fight. Give it to Alex Silva, the 40-year-old. What an absolute legend. And look, a great display of respect by both of them. They know they put on a hell of a show. Yep. Yeah, Pain, I think it's just most, like, now it's not just damage, but I think it's way more damage leaning than even UFC. All right, official decision. I'm just listening in. What? How the fuck was this split decision? What? What the fuck? How? How did Balart win this? Okay, folks, I have never seen a robbery in one before, to be honest. No, please, you can swear. What the absolute fuck? How? How? Somebody tell me in the chat how Balart won this fucking fight. What the fuck just happened? I'm gonna ask Kapoza on Twitter. I'm just as confused as you folks. This is nuts. I'll get back to the comments in a sec. I am shocked right now, and I'm listening into the interview. I'm asking Kapoza. He's probably gonna be like, I don't fucking know, dude. Oh my goodness. Wow. And here I sing one's praises all the time. Again, folks, I've never even seen like a controversial, like maybe a split when it should have been majority, which is what I thought this was going to be. That makes no sense. Like you cannot tell me that this guy won. Like this is why we need live stats for one. Yeah, that sucked. And to be perfectly honest, I've never seen a judging lap or mishap that bad. Wow. Crazy. Anyways, whoa. Well, let's not sulk too much. We have no reason to. We don't really have any stake in this. It just sucks for someone who 40 years old, who probably, put himself through hell for training camp, comes out and puts on a near perfect performance. Literally, that was a near perfect performance in my book. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, well, we have a kickboxing match coming up next, folks. Not Muay Thai. This one's kickboxing, so they will have the bigger gloves. 3 3-minute rounds, just like the Muay Thai fights, though. I'll do a little Wikipedia search so we have a little bit more info on these guys. Because Tapology, credit to Tapology, they do a really, really good job of showing whatever MMA record and a little bit of kickboxing stuff. But let's be honest, it's a kickboxing, or sorry, it's an MMA website, so hard to get all the kickboxing stats there. I feel bad for anyone who has money on that fight. Yeah, that was completely fucked. As a technology in the NFL, they should implement in an MMA match. AWS, what's that stand for? Pardon my my naivete when it comes to the NFL. Is that like challenging? Is that like a coach's challenge sort of thing? I just think you need, like, guys, like I just think you need better judges at that point. I mean, fuck, guys, like, we're just three homies in our fucking bedrooms and or living rooms watching this, and we all knew who won that fight. VAR, yeah. But again, this has nothing to do with VAR because this wasn't like an infraction. I'm pretty sure in the UFC they do have replay for like, kick, eye pokes and things like that. This is just bad judging. But anyways, okay. Constantin Rusu fighting at a Lion Fight Academy in Romania. He has a total kickboxing record of 23-4. He's won 9 times by knockout, and he's only been knocked out once. 28 total fights, 23 wins, 4 losses, a 1 draw for Constantin Rusu. Looking at his opponent, Islam Murtazaev. Now, if you got a Ayev at the end of your name, we know you're a beast, okay? We know you've got a chin. We know you can fight. 31 years old, out of Dagestan. Surprise, surprise with that last name. Trains out of Thailand, though. 26 total bouts, 20 wins, 6 losses. He's won 4 of his kickboxing bouts via knockout. So neither of these guys hugely knockout specialists, but excited for this one nonetheless, folks. So who do you got? Let me know in the live chat. By the way, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We'll have a better setup in the next few ones. Go back and check out some of our other ones just for some reference of what we do. Live play-by-play, live reaction, live interaction with you amazing folks. We're building such a tremendous fight community here on the City Life Project YouTube channel. And I just want to thank you all. Again, this one, we kind of just, it was the first stream in a while. It's the first stream since I moved to Minnesota. It's the first stream since I set up this little pop-up desk of mine. Tonight, we'll have a better setup. Tomorrow, we'll have more stream time as I'll be jumping on the early prelims for the UFC as well as one championship on Amazon Prime tonight. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Like the video, subscribe for more fight companions. And I mean, it's all about the community here. We're not doing giveaways on this just this stream, but we're going to be doing giveaways on the one championship Amazon stream tonight as well as UFC 280. I just didn't have enough time to prepare everything. Hell, I didn't even have a proper intro video for this one. We just came in hot. I said, screw it, my coffee's hot. I don't want to wait any longer. The first fight that we were going to stream and cover was about to start, so I said, screw it, let's freaking go. All right, I'm just going to get this on the banner here on screen, and they're making their way to the ring right now. There's that little intro promo on them. Again, you all are amazing. Thank you so much for joining. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance. Oh, I almost did it. For a chance to win some prizes on our next stream. So that's our contest, folks. I'm just in the rhythm of saying that whenever I'm sharing stuff on Twitter. But yes, that's what we do for giveaways. And for those who've been in part of our community, a lot of you have won. A lot of you have joined our giveaways. We basically just set some goals, whether it's like goals on the video, whether it's sub goals. And if we hit those goals, we give away some prizes to you folks. I'm feeling generous. So we're going to be giving away a lot of prizes on the one on Amazon Prime stream tonight, as well as the UFC 280 stream tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Appreciate you folks liking the video, though, subscribing to the channel as it just helps build this tremendous fight community that we have here. We're constantly growing. And again, not the longest stream here for one championship 162, but I promise you tonight, we're starting early prelims all the way to the main event. UFC early prelims all the way up to the main event. 5 to 7 hour stream. You know I love hanging out with all you folks. You know I'm watching these damn fights anyways, so might as well do it with you amazing fight fans as well. Payne's got Rusu. They're making their walk to the cage right now. Who do I got? I mean, it's tough not to go for the Dagestani. Though Dagestani known more for their sambo and wrestling. No, I'm going to be the contrarian. Payne, I'm going to go against you. I'm picking Islam. Got to take my dog outside real quick. I'll be right back. All right, buddy. Amazon Web Services. Oh, okay. They use their tech to analyze like the NFL players' stats and record them in real time. If they somehow implement that in the same way for one, they record each strike taken. That's what we need, Gravedigger, especially since Amazon is partnered with one. You'd think they'd kind of have that already, no? Anyways, very interesting. But I 100% agree with you. We do need that. How long is the hold? So, yeah, 100%. And again, ESPN, when the UFC is doing their events and we do UFC events. So UFC 280, we will have the live stats on screen, folks. Don't you worry. For PFL, because they have ESPN rights too, they have the live stats whenever there's a PFL event. I can't wait for the PFL season to start so we can do some of those as well. I haven't found a site that does Bellator yet, though. Anyways, get your final predictions for this one, folks. I'm going with the Dagestan Islam Murtazaev. Who do you got, folks? Let me know in the live chat. And how stoked are you folks for Amazon or for the one on Prime 3 tonight? God, I'm so stoked, folks. So stoked. Almost 100 likes on this video too. Oh man, you guys are amazing. I know we're gonna blow through our contest goals tonight, and I can't wait. I'm here for it. We'll set the like goal. I know we'll double it, which means we'll get we'll give away double the prizes. And I know we're gonna hit our sub goal. Like I just automatically, I know that. So a lot of prizes we're gonna give out tonight. So be sure to join us. Though might do that. I just need more word from CNET, SI, whatever news out there. Well, as one championship grows, I hope they do that. And I'm sure there's some website we can find. I'm sure there's an app that has some MMA live stats. Maybe I have to do a little bit more research for that. Maybe I should just make it. Hey, is anyone an app developer here? I mean, I'm an entrepreneur. I have experience starting companies. If anything, I can help with the marketing side. Let's get that shit going for the live stream here. Let's get a live stat app that we can put on screen here and for everyone's phone. Let's do that so everyone can follow along and everyone can call out one championship or UFC judges in Texas for their shitty fucking judging. Because let's be honest, judging in fucking Texas is horrendous. I don't know what is wrong with their commission. All right, one of the longer walkouts here. They've been pretty quick thus far for one, but again, Payne's taking his dog out. But if you're new to one championship, it's a mix of kickboxing, which they have the traditional bigger kickboxing gloves, Muay Thai, which they use the one championship MMA gloves, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now, I don't think there's any Jiu-Jitsu on this 162 card, but there is BJJ, I believe, championship bout on the one on Prime. Again, shout out to Gravedigger, Payne. I want to give everyone a shout out right now. Peanuts, Vasco Vieira, Mick31 Mick, Royd Rage, William, Adebayo, Martin, my buddy Kyle, Zoomer Loyalist, AML, IT. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it, honestly. I know the setup's not as pretty as it usually is. I know Isha's in his fucking pajamas and bundled up because it's freaking Minnesota. It's wintertime. I know the internet's not as crisp, clean. Actually, it hasn't been that bad, but I know it's not as clean as you guys are used to. I get it. Don't worry. We're addressing all those things. I needed to get back. I didn't want to wait any longer to do streams. I rigged up this office. So I'm just really excited to do this. Live play-by-play, live commentary, live interaction with you folks, and reaction, of course, on the stream. If you dig my vibe, subscribe. We do a minimum of 2 fight companions every week. It's like that's the same. Okay, if it's a 10-point must, then that's boxing, that's UFC. So that's the rank, that's the scoring by like 10. So that answers your question then for at least the kickboxing side of things in one championship. Welcome to everybody joining. Welcome to this fight companion. We do fight companions a minimum of 2 days a week, sometimes 3 to 4. We're doing 3 this week. Check out our schedule on the City Light Project community tab. I posted the schedule there. And by the way, Kyle and I, we will do a 1,000th sub thank you stream to everyone who supported us thus far. We're going to aim to do that sometime next week, and we'll let all you know on our community tab on the channel, so be sure to subscribe. Yeah, so 10-point must is the old boxing scoring system, my man, and that's what the UFC implements as well. All right, here we go. Some violence upon us again. For those who cannot find the stream, and if you're here listening, just let me know if you really need me to do more focused play-by-play. And I will. If not, I just kind of do a hybrid. I give my reaction, play-by-play, and then like bullshit with the chat here. But if you're like, hey, like Adebayo, I know can't watch this. I know Martin was having trouble watching this. If you just need me to do play-by-play, just let me know. Speak up, and I will comply, my man. Oh, dude. Good night, Jim Kite to Izzy. Headshot, bang, dead. All right, round 1.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Oh, and a nice head kick by Murtazaev. And he looks bigger. He looks fucking massive. These guys are 170. But Murtazaev has height and just muscle on Rusu. He's a big, big boy. Murtazaev keeping the distance, and Rusu coming into the pocket, swinging, actually misses with one of his overhands and falls into the cage. Let me know who you folks got in the live chat. Let me know your predictions. I'm going with Murtazaev from Dagestan. It's hard to root, or it's hard to pick against anyone with an Ayev at the end of their name and being from Dagestan. 1 minute, 55 seconds left in this first round. If I'm being honest, I was praying for Islam to miss Wade so we could see Volk versus Charles, but never happened. I mean, I understand. It'd be cool to see Volkanovski against Oliveira, but not like that for me. I need Oliveira to shut up the haters and just destroy Islam Makhachev in the first round, which I believe he's going to do. One minute and 21 seconds left. So far, Murtazaev has landed the bigger shots. However, Rusu's the one who's been pushing forward. But I don't think Rusu's landed really anything clean. Murtazaev with the wider stance. Nice fakes by Murtazaev. Every time he moves, I mean, Rusu's moving. And I mean, and those head kicks, I know you're blocking them, but they still hurt. They still hurt the hand. I mean, I've seen, even in One and Glory, I've seen people block kicks and break their hands. Good follow through by Rusu. Gravedigger saying Rusu's his bet. Yep, Payne's also going for Rusu. I was being the contrarian and going with the man from Dagestan. 28 seconds left in this first round. Keep the comments coming, folks. You know I love interacting with you guys. Well, if Charles wins, which I think he will, as well, Khabib will unretire, mark my words. I wish, but I listen to a lot of MMA podcasts and I digest a lot of the media, and he's not coming back. Nice body kick combination. And I like the at least Rusu follows through with his kicks, which is good. He doesn't just lay stagnant. He still pressures forward. Rusu's landed some solid kicks to the body in this first round. Rusu is very, very fired up too. Hell, Rusu might have honestly taken that round by the end of it. Because Islam wasn't doing too much there. I think in like the first minute, he was throwing more. So naturally, I mean, you had to give it to him. He wasn't landing cleanly, but he was throwing more. But no, Rusu definitely came back and landed those body kicks at the end of the first round. I think is what got him that. Yeah, I mean, he's even if he misses, he's following through with them, which I think is kind of throwing Islam off a little bit. Slower pace bout. So we'll see if it picks up here in a bit. 10-9 Rusu. Yeah, I'd give that to him as well. All right, round 2, folks.
Let's get it on!
Let's get it on. Not quite yet. Looks like the Dagestani just wants to get in there. The ref keeps pushing him back. All right, there we go. There's the bell. Side kick by Murtazaev. Ooh, a head kick he missed, but the follow through with the spinning back fist, that missed too. Good read by Rusu. Rusu now pressing forward. Murtazaev switching up his stance and really just throwing bombs now to start this one. Left hook misses by Murtazaev. That was a cage grab by Rusu when he tried to throw that kick, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, yeah. Dude, I still can't believe that. I don't want to dwell on it, but yeah, you're right. Like, who the fuck are the judges in Singapore right now? They better not be the judges for one on Amazon tonight. Good body shot by Murtazaev. Kick. Outside low kick by Murtazaev. Nice left hook by Rusu. I mean, these guys are throwing now. Straight left jab by Murtazaev lands. Rusu tried to throw a kick. Straight left overhand right, but honestly was unsuccessful with any of those shots with all those shots in that combo. 1 minute, 44 seconds left. Do you have any of you in the chat do kickboxing or Muay Thai fighting? I've never done that martial art myself. It looks like it's so much fun. It looks like it's so much fun. Yeah, hope not in regards to the judges. Again, for those in the chat who haven't been too vocal, you can comment too on the last fight. Let me know what you thought of the judges here tonight. Because again, I've watched I've been watching the prelims, not like as closely as we're doing right now. And we watched the first fight on the card, and I watched I guess we watched together the second fight on the card, and I watched the first fight on the card as I was prepping this, like getting it all set up, and no issues with the judging there. 58 seconds left in the second round, but that last fight was just absolutely like it just does not make sense. $43 left. Dude, they're sick. They're just like they're both good. I mean, they're clearly veterans and they're experienced guys here because they're not allowing any of those big shots to land. The technique is beautiful, and you can see the frustration in both these guys is nothing is really landing as clean as they want. But I think Russo's getting the better of him. Russo's definitely got the volume now, I think. Oh, and a nice straight or a right. What was that? Straight right followed by left hook by Rusu. That one landed and looked like that one hurt. Yeah, Rusu's winning this round for me again too, folks. I'm more than a bar scrapper than a legit fighter. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, do you implement the Muay Thai when you're bar scrapping? Did you do any of those fucking jumping Fairtex elbows? 1919 in your opinion? Okay. I think Murtazaev had a better second round than he did the first round. But you know what? It was kind of like that first round. He came out heavy in the opening frame of that second round. But I think Rusu landed more. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Payne says it's even. I mean, I have time for that. Don't get me wrong. I can see that argument. And no bias whatsoever here. I mean, we always have fun getting throwing our predictions out, going head to head with our predictions. It's all for fun. I don't really put a lot of stock in them. A little more for UFC when I do my picks and prediction videos, obviously. And whenever we're doing beer bets with Shane. But for this particular one, I just want to see good fights and shit. It very well may be even. All right, round 3, final round.
Let's get it on!
And holy shit, does Murtazaev come out swinging. Nice body kick by Murtazaev. Nice spinning back fist by Murtazaev on the follow-up. But Rusu's taunting him now. Oh, Rusu overhand right that missed. Nice inside low kick by Rusu, making Murtazaev pay. Nice shot by Murtazaev. Just an inside pocket jab or just a little hook there. But it landed, and that's key here. Is these guys have done a good job of just evading their big shots. Like their offensive defense, for lack of a better term, has been, I guess, offensive awareness has been really, really good. Yeah, I do that in college football rival games, especially when it's Georgia versus Alabama. I was rooting for Georgia. Yeah, I mean, Alabama's easy to hate, right? 2 minutes left, folks. When this fight ends, I'm going to go make a Twitter account real quick. Yes, you should. And if you do so, follow me at Sports Talk. One minute, 41 seconds left. The corners of both these guys are telling them you gotta speed it up. Intensity. Spinning back kick by Rusu doesn't land. Rusu just spinning just to get into the pocket there. Left jab by Murtazaev. Went for it again in a good dodge by Rusu, and he clinches up. The ref separates them. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Rusu's walking forward. Nice left hook. Clinching is now Murtazaev. 1 minute left. He can't go for the clinch here, especially if Murtazaev is in fact down or if this is tied. This is the final minute where he's going to decide this fight. I think Rusu is up slightly. Rusu throwing those beautiful combos again. 50 seconds left, folks. Center of the ring. Oh my God, Rusu. Just moving his head now. Jab with the left. Right hook. I think he's got Murtazaev's number late here. I don't know, Murtazaev, he looks tired or just he looks a step behind now in the last 30 seconds of this fight. That power, that explosive speed that Murtazaev have, now he's just electing to clinch. Yeah, this is Rusu's fight, folks. This is Rusu's fight. Murtazaev looks tired. He's just walking backwards. Yeah, okay, they threw a body kick, but like, nah. Switch kick, that's not going to do anything when you're this tired. Keep clinching up. Final 10 seconds, folks. Thanks, buddy. No, it is. It is for sports. It's for sports and trolling. He did look gassed, man. I think that cost him.
He's gonna finish it, and it's all over.
That last round, it just seemed like Murtazaev not gave up, but he just ran out of gas. So, and in that, Rusu gave him a licking. The guy hit him with more shots. In that final minute and a half of that round, oh, look at that head kick. We're just watching some of the replays and highlights. Rusu should win this fight. Landed more significant strikes. I think he landed more volume, and I think that third round he took it. If it was tied going into that third round, that was Rusu's fight. Honestly, I don't know how to score this fight. It's very even for striking stuff, but I think Rusu in the control time is control of the fight. I think he landed more too. Did you not see that head kick? Show me. I mean, I guess you can't, but like, tell me, and again, I picked Islam to win this one. He did not hit Rusu with anything of crazy significance. Zoomer loyalist, what's going on, brother? He says that the Russian's going to win this one. Let's see. Official decision right now. There we go.
Oh my
That
God!
shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I think it was the right decision. Hey, Zoomer loyalist, did you watch the previous fight? Did you watch the previous fight against Gustavo Balart and Alex Silva? Tell me the judges there were off. That fight that was fucked up. I think this is a technical victory. Yep, I think so too. Credit to him. I thought he did good. If anything, I think Islam didn't do enough. Islam looked like he had all the tools. That guy was massive, man. For a 170, he looked like a 205er. All right, we'll get the next fight up on screen here, and we will preview it. Co-main event up next, folks. Don't worry, we're going to do a much longer stream for one on Amazon Prime. Don't you worry. That one will be about 4 to 5 hours. Then UFC. I mean, the whole day, baby. The whole freaking day. Excited to run down this next one, though, folks. Just listening to Rusu in the center of the ring right now with his interview. So we'll get into highlighting the next two fighters in just a moment here, folks. But keep the comments coming. I'll get right back to them. Whoop. New mic set. Well, not new. My backup mic setup too, folks. One champion 162. Shout out to everybody joining us live here on the City Life Project YouTube channel. You are all amazing. Seriously, you are all amazing. I appreciate you all. Appreciate you all who've liked the video. I appreciate you all who subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all who support the fight content, but also some of the other content that we post as well. You are amazing. I know this wasn't the most clean and crisp fight companion in live stream compared to some of the ones, or I guess all the other ones that we've done. I'm living out of boxes right now, folks. I just moved. I really wanted to do these two back-to-back one championship streams because they're important for me to stay up to date, and I love watching fights. And it's important to continue to give you guys what you want, build this community, hang out with each other. So that's really important to me, and I appreciate all of you, new viewers and the regulars who are here, continuing to give us a chance, continuing to support us. It just means the world. I cannot wait for tonight, 1 on Amazon Prime, 3 and to hang out with you guys another time for the 3rd time this week again. Tomorrow morning, bright and early for UFC 280. Okay, I'll get right back to the comments in a moment here, folks. Just going to share this one more time on social. Usually I broadcast this on Twitter too and tell everyone, hey, if you're viewing on Twitter, migrate over to YouTube. This morning, again, didn't even really do that. Really just wanted to get online and start streaming and hanging out with you guys. All right. We're good there. Let's highlight these next fighters here, folks. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me okay. This mic's not the best mic, but she will do. She will do. Okay, Reece McLaren against Windson Ramos. You guys ready? Should we highlight these? Should we highlight these guys? Let's do it. Reece McLaren, I'll get right back to the comments in a sec here, folks. I don't have this tab open, but I see there's some comments coming in, and I 100% will get to them just in a moment. I just want to finish highlighting both of these fighters. Reece McLaren, the Lightning, 31 years old, out of, Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia. Toowoomba, Australia, folks. That's an all-name fucking city, if you ask me. Anyways, 15 wins, 8 losses, 3 KO, TKO, 9 submissions, 3 decisions. He weighed in at 135 pounds. He stands 5'6", 31 years old, 91 born. He won his last fight in one championship to Roni at 158. Before then, he lost. Before then, he had a 2-fight win streak. Before then, he had a 2-fight losing streak. Before then, he had a 3-fight win streak. I mean, this guy's a 1 championship veteran. Before 1 championship, he fought in FWC. He fought in EMMA, XFC, Nitro MMA. But since 2015, he has been with 1 championship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 fights in 1 championship. This will be his 15th, which is really cool to see. 1 amateur bout where he won before going pro in 2010. Looking at his opponent, and I mean, keep the comments coming, folks. I'm going to get right back to them, and I'll catch up on them all. And if you want to give your predictions while I'm highlighting the fighters here, please do so. Windson Ramos, 5 wins, 1 loss, 30 years old, 1 KO, TKO, 3 submissions, 1 decision, 1 no contest. 30 years old, stands 5'6". So younger in his mixed martial arts career is Windson Ramos. He is riding a 5-fight win streak right now. So no contest in his first ever pro MMA match. Then he lost. It was a double disqualification. I'll have to look into that, actually. And then he actually lost to Farhad Muhammad, who was his opponent who he got the no contest double disqualification against. So after losing his first pro MMA bout, he went on a tear. 5 wins. 5 wins in a row. Last one coming to Sung Hoon Woo and won championship 156, unanimous decision. Before then it was a rear naked choke. Before then was TKO. So decorated despite only being 5-1 in his young career. All right, back to the comments we go. I'll give my official prediction right after I read your comments. The co-main event is next. Yes, sir. You got Ramos? Any particular reason? The reach will help him? Is the one on Prime free for people who have Amazon Prime? Yes, that's the beauty of it. For those in North America who have Amazon Prime, that is where you'll be able to watch the entire event, okay? Actually, I believe just the main card. I spoke too soon. The prelims will be on the Amazon, or not the Amazon, will be on the One Championship YouTube channel, just like you're watching it right now. So again, the prelims, the lead card, as they refer to it in One Championship, that will be on YouTube, followed by the main card. I believe it's a 8-fight main card on Amazon Prime. And all you got to do is, I mean, everyone's on Amazon. Everyone's buying shit left, right, and center on Amazon. Hell, my roommates, they're freaking buying toilet paper on Amazon. I mean, there you go. There you go. The one tonight is for MMA, and the main event is kickboxing. Yes, the main event tonight is a Canadian. Dude, DeBella's Canadian, bro. A Canadian kickboxer is in the main event of One Championship. This is so exciting. This is one of the reasons why I elected to make sure I do this one, whether it was Callwood, whether I'm doing it on my fucking guitar case as a desk. I had to do this one for Canada. I had to do this one for Canada. What's up, Adnan? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it, brother. 163. It's so funny to say that. 163. 163 got a hell of a card. I'm going to pull it up right now. Let's see. So that one is Akimoto versus Pechen. Oh, I can't say his last name. Pechenung. My apologies for that. Yushin Okami. Yushin Okami is still fighting? Oh, this is in Japan, right? This is the Japanese card. Yeah, they're just loading this up with solid Japanese fighters. Yep. Itsuki Hirata, Yushin Okami. That's sick. Who else is on the card? I'm just bringing up Tapology right now. I guess they haven't gotten the entire card finished yet. Shine Aoki. Shine Aoki still fighting too? Are you shitting me? Yushin Okami, Shine Aoki, Itsuki Hirata. She's good. And she's still young. Dude, fucking right. So they're just loading the Japanese fighters on here, and I am here for it. Shinya Aoki is still fucking fighting. You guys remember him standing over that one fighter? Ah! Holy shit. He's fighting in One Championship, of course. He's still doing okay. Well, that's crazy, man. How old is he now? 39? Shit, he started young. Okay, I'm getting off track here, but you are right. That is going to be a fun card in Japan. Is this a championship bout? No, it's not. So this is I do not think it is. We'll find out. Based on the One Championship website, based on Tapology, it doesn't say that there's a belt on the line here. However, it is 3 5-minute rounds, so it's It's a main event fight. And you know why I think they did that? Because the kickboxing is the main event here for the belt. Kickboxing, it's for this one, it's 5 3-minute rounds. Or sorry, 5 minute, 3 rounds for 5 minutes. I think that's what the flyweight one kickboxing championship is going to be. Anyways, we'll see in a second here. So because that one is probably going to be shorter, I believe as the co-main event, they made it MMA 5 rounds, even if there wasn't a belt. That would be my understanding. I go for Ramos in the co-main event. I'm going for the Aussie in this one. I'm going for the Aussie. I know Ramos is on the up and up. I know they're giving Ramos the veteran. You know, if that's the next. And again, 31 years old, 30 years old. We see them. The number 5 ranked Reece McLaren, let's be honest. He is the veteran of the game. He may not be a veteran in age, but he's a veteran of the game. So that does take its toll. Okay, so just 3 5-minute rounds here. Okay. My apologies. Tapology had it wrong. But I'm going to go with the Aussie. I'm going with McLaren, locking it in. I imagine he's the slight underdog too, with all the hype that Ramos is getting. I guess the setup with everything on screen here, the setup's not too bad, but trust me, I'm going to get a nice setup, even nicer. You think it was nice before I moved, folks. Just wait. The setup is going to go to a new level soon. Will be cool to see the Canadian win the champion. 100%. Kind of want Diet Oliveira to win. Dude, first one to weigh in too, eh? What a beauty. Came in at 154.5. Under the championship limit. The champion has a name, and his name is Dubronx Charles Oliveira, baby. I meant the Canadians tonight, not in this fight. We know, we got you. I got Ramos, said that before. 4-inch reach advantage. Oh, Herb Dean is in this one. Brian! Welcome to the States, sucker! What is up, Brian? Thank you so much, brother. I mean, welcome to the Midwest. I'm in your backyard, man. I cannot wait to go see some LFA live here, man. Now that I'm in the belly of the beast, LFA country, I cannot wait to join you at an event, you and Brittany, and to go to an event live. Brian, I hope to see you tonight as well. I know you're probably working today, brother. I hope to see you tonight for Amazon, or for one on Amazon Prime 3 and for UFC 280 tomorrow. But until then, we got an MMA fight here, and there's already a takedown. So let's
get it on.
Get it on. Ramos already for the takedown. Gets right on top of McLaren. The champion has a name, and his name is Issa. Wow.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I'll take the compliments. Thank you very much. Now, the champion is Charles Oliveira. Man, I just want to shake that guy's hand someday. I don't care if I get fucking COVID. Give me COVID from Charles Oliveira, baby. Brittany, what's going on? Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Brian. Good morning to anybody who is in a time zone not named Singapore. Whatever their time zone is. It's like MST or some weird shit like that. I don't know. Maybe it's not MST. I don't fucking know. I know Mountain is just MT. But I am now in Central. All right, 1 minute into this fight, separated back on their feet. And McLaren made Ramos pay a little bit for that. A little bit of grappling there off the bat with a straight 1-2 combo. Hopefully we get Mazzagatti version of Herb Dean tonight. Brazilians require punches to get going. Yes. I think Zoomer loyalist, I think Herb Dean has gone full Mazzagatti. Honestly, he's my least favorite official in all of MMA now. And it's unfortunate, because he used to be one of the best, but now he just wants to see people die. I'm off. Wife totaled the car, and I got pneumonia. Oh my God. Brian, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for the car, and I hope you're feeling better. Get that fucking chicken soup in ya. Keep drinking that green tea or matcha or whatever the fuck that hippie shit is that makes you feel better. I don't care if it tastes like shit, Brian. You need to get better so that we can go watch some fights soon, and so I can buy you some beers, bro. But all seriousness, Brian, that sucks about the car. I don't know how insurance works out here yet, but I hope you recovered, and I hope you recover, my man. Brian's one of our big supporters here, folks. Those regulars in the chat, they know Brian well, but Brian, I wish you nothing but the best. And Brittany, sorry about the car too. Nice right by McLaren. I'm in Central now. Used to be Pacific. You can have these ones. Here, Herb, you want these? All right, back to the fight we go. I love the comments. Keep them coming, folks. Keep them coming. You know I address every single one. Nice overhand right by McLaren. He rocked Ramos. He rocked Ramos to the point where Ramos had to walk backwards. Oh, McLaren has some heavy hands, folks. Ramos, he's kind of bouncing around still. Kind of that wider, I don't even know what you call it, like a hybrid karate stance. Whereas McLaren picking his shots. Nice right hand by McLaren. McLaren's going to knock Ramos out, dude. Oh, nice combo again. Right and then left. Another combo again. Man, McLaren is piecing Ramos apart. Does Ramos have that, like, shoot box fucking chin, though? We'll find out. Oh, that outside leg kick looked like it hurt McLaren. He's the one, it was checked. I mean, by accident, but it was still checked by Ramos. Ramos is still in this, though. He just taunted McLaren. Oh, and he just threw an inside low kick. That hurt. Dude, these guys are swanging and banging. McLaren's landing the combos, landing those hard shots. Ramos seems to be recovering real quickly. I mean, this is a hell of a fight. We have bronchitis, not pneumonia. Lol, he's a little bit slow. Subtle jab at Brian there, Brittany. But regardless, I hope you two recover. I hope you two feel better. Again, chicken noodle soup, green tea, or that matcha shit I hear it heals you right up. You know what else too? Adding turmeric to a lot of your even meals. Even I don't know if you guys like eating scrambled eggs, for example, but if you add turmeric, it's not like a huge overpowering spice, and it's so good for your immune system. So just a little bit of turmeric. Oh, McLaren overhand right just knocked Ramos down. I can't scream because I think one of my roommates is still sleeping, but he knocked Ramos down. Ramos has a hell of a chin. Ramos has been taking some shots, but now McLaren in the guard, in the side modified half guard side control. He's posturing up. He has Ramos against the cage and he's laying down shots, but it is saved by the bell for Ramos as the first round is about to end. Oh my goodness, folks, what a fight. Is that what he said? Because I know he said something and then he hit him. That was funny. So we'll probably see it in the replay. Ramos was like, what? And then just like punched him. Down. You guys watching this replay right now? That was down the middle, right on the temple. Man, McLaren has some precision, whether it's the jaw of Ramos or his temple. He's landing straight. Baby. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. And it was that last one that sent him down. He's not cut open, but he's a little bit bruised, is Ramos. Wow, what a fight. I wish this was 5 rounds. No problem. I mean, send in good vibes. I mean, we're all of us in the chat are wishing you two a best of health. And you got Brittany and Brian, you got to heal up soon so that we can go watch some LFA together live. Yep, agreed. Oh, look at that. Love from the chat here. You all are amazing.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I hope so. Right on the chin. He doesn't even have a glass jaw. That's the thing. Just how many shots is your brain going to allow you to take before it just shuts down? His jaw is clearly a jaw of steel from what I've seen in this fight. But on the feet, this is all McLaren. I don't care how confident Ramos looks bouncing around. Just because you bounce around doesn't mean you have good footwork. Those who watch boxing, just straight boxing, they'll know. You bounce around doesn't mean you have good footwork. You have to actually use your movement to your advantage. And right now, McLaren's doing that. He's finding his shots. He just can't get too confident, though. That's the only thing about MMA fighters is they get so confident, even after just one round of dominance, and it can bite them in the ass. It can help them, but it can bite them in the ass. Meant to say McLaren, not Carrot. I mean, I was picking up what you were putting down. Ooh, body kick, but it was caught by Ramos. Was not able to take McLaren to the ground. Again, nice overhand right by McLaren. Man, he's good in the striking. And he's throwing them hard. He wants to end this, you can tell. 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in this second round, folks. Co-main event. Oh, and another 1-2. Sends Ramos backwards. I mean, how many more of these are Ramos just going to take? I guess he'll take as many as he can before he goes down. Me and Britt felt like we needed to sub for you last Friday. 3 events were on. Oh, I know. I was literally driving last Friday, Brian. I missed so much UFC last week. Or not just UFC, so much MMA last week. So I apologize. That's why I'm making up for it. Even in this dinky setup that I have here, I'm trying to make up for it for you guys. I left Vancouver Island on Friday morning. Drove all the way to Spokane, slept in Spokane, then drove all the way to the end of Montana and North Dakota. So like one of the border cities there. Day 2, then day 3, North Dakota and Minnesota. And I got here in the evening. That's the one thing my grandpa taught me. Oh, man. Gravedigger Jones, Brian Payne. I mean, Brittany, Zoomer Loyalist. You guys are all amazing. I'll give a shout out to everyone again. Ooh, and Ramos clips McLaren with a knee by the looks of it. Oh. I mean, the thing I will say to you, Payne, is Ramos clearly is a fighter. The guy can take a fucking punch. The guy can take a fucking punch. And what I am really wondering is why he's not taking this to the ground. He's just allowing himself to get beaten up right now. And maybe it's a pride thing. Maybe he truly thinks he can get back into the game of striking. Maybe he thinks he just needs one. But you can see he's slowing down now. And McLaren is just piecing him apart. 1 minute and 28 seconds left. There we go. That's what you got to do. If McLaren starts just throwing some extra stuff, those outside leg kicks, Ramos has done a good job of catching them. He just hasn't been able to take McLaren to the ground. He needs to take this fight to the ground. Oh, whoops. Oh, Brittany, we missed you too. We missed you too. But like I said, I was driving across the country. Missed even the UFC event on Saturday, but we're back. Back-to-back one championship. 162 right now. One on Amazon Prime, 3 tonight, and then UFC 280 tomorrow. It's going to be a hell of a weekend for MMA. He's taking punches, but doing nothing offensively. No, agreed. Totally agreed. He's getting outclassed, and now McLaren going for the guillotine. This looks actually pretty deep. Dragging him back down. The old wrestling tactic. 25 seconds. Do you just go for the guillotine for this last 20 seconds? I'm really trying to sink it in, or do you just hold this dominant position, get some knees in, let go? Oh, tried to go with this. Honestly, he didn't need to do that spinning thing. If he would have just done like a normal strike, he maybe could have ended that. But hey, credit to him. He wants to be a little fancy. He wants to test out some moves here. Now he knows his opponent's weakened. But you can see McLaren is still so fresh. There's a ton of gas left in the tank. And, oh, man, that's the end of the second round. And Ramos is just... he's depleted, man. Do you see that Chookagian missed weight? No way. She missed weight? I literally was like 1 a.m. when the weigh-in started. I watched a little bit of John Morgan. But I did not see that. Literally, I woke up, folks, was watching the prelims of this, half asleep, making coffee, and then, what was it, 8 o'clock my time, I decided to jump on. So I did not see the weigh-ins. I will catch up on all those soon. But that sucks. And you know what? It really sucks for her because she's on a, 4 or 5 fight win streak right now, and she's like wanting a title shot. Well, this isn't going to Helper in the UFC books. Oh, this doesn't look good. Ramos is sitting on the ground. Oh, I think he might be throwing in the towel. Oh, Ramos. It is all over, folks.
Looking to finish it. It is all over.
Ramos's right foot is a balloon. My foot is a balloon. Yeah, he has a broken foot. Ramos has a broken foot. And you know what? He has a broken foot and he's broken as well. And it's no disrespect to Ramos. He got his ass fucking whooped in that fight. And he did not need to take any more damage. And a smart move by himself in the corner. You have a broken foot. Your foot is a balloon. As Conor McGregor says, he's done. She was like 3.5 pounds over. Really? Fight is still happening, but she loses 20% fight bonus. Okay, well, credit to her opponent for still taking it. %100 broken. Well, there's my pick, baby. You never want to see a fight end like that, because that's a serious injury. That fucking sucks. You can tell he's in a lot of pain. He got his ass beat, his face beaten, his body beaten, and now his foot is broken. Wow. Unreal. You know what? That was the best performance of the night thus far, I think. McLaren, who I imagine, again, I don't know, but someone let me know, was McLaren the underdog? I feel like he was the underdog because Ramos, you know, on a 5-fight win streak, which is snapped now, folks. God damn. 5-fight win streak snapped now. Ramos is now 5-2 in his professional career. All I can say is heart is broken more than his foot. Oh, I bet he barely even felt like the pain. He was so hyped on adrenaline and just bummed that he lost. What an absolute beautiful performance by the Australian. Wow. I broke my knee in the summer, and when you can't function your leg, let me say you just want to die. Dude, I got to find the video, and I'll show you guys on stream, but I was an avid mountain biker for a while until I started the Hockey Podcast Network, and then I didn't have much time at all when I was building that company. But I had a pretty bad fall too, man. It was one of those where like I was hitting jumps and I was doing so good at them, and then I just, me being, you know, just a guy living in 2022. I guess this happened in 2020. I was like, oh sweet, I'm doing great hitting the mountain biking jumps. I'm gonna film my last run. So I filmed the last run, and on the easiest jump, on the landing, just like my tire slipped and there was a tree in front of me, because the way the trail went was like you land, there was a tree a few feet in front, so you had to like swerve around it, and there was another cool jump, and with that momentum you get, you know, you get one last little pump before going down the trail, and my tire slipped, so I was going straight for the tree, and my mind was save the bike, so I just threw the bike away so it didn't hit the tree, and I didn't hit the tree, but I landed flat down, and my ankle must have, like the bottom of my ankle and like my foot must have hit a rock, and then the rest of my body fell on the top of my foot, and like it was bad, man. Like my shoe was just ripped open from impact, and my ankle was shattered. Adrenaline. I biked home. I biked like 3-4 miles home uphill through trails and pavement, and I got to my front door, and my body, like my adrenaline just dumped. My body, I literally collapsed. I had to crawl upstairs just to get to my my condo, just to get some fucking frozen peas on that shit. Anyways, long of the short of it, I have the video. I will find it. I will load it up in the stream. Not this one, but in one of the, maybe tomorrow or next week, and I'll show you guys that action. So remind me, Payne, make a note. I'm excited for O'Malley and Yan fight. Both are amazing fighters. I would love to see O'Malley get it. Hey, as much as I respect Piotr Yan too, it'd be fucking awesome to see O'Malley win, because it's just that next stepping stone for O'Malley. But I think win or lose, this fight is O'Malley's playing with house money. He's ranked what, 12 or something like that, going up against the number 1 ranked Piotr Yan. If he wins, then bam, that's title shot right away, and it shows that, okay, he is in that elite level, right? The top level in his division. If not, well, it's like, okay, Sean, this is your first real test outside of Munoz, right? Which that was kind of a write-off. You know, unless he has an absolute horrendous performance, no one's going to no one's going to say anything bad about him. So it's win-win for Sean, in my opinion. Yeah, he had the spear, but McLaren beat him down. Hope Ramos gets patched up soon. Okay, I'm just going to change my screen here. Make sure that we get the next fight, the final fight, the main event of the evening. The fight in which this card was built around, as John Anik would say. So we'll highlight these kickboxers in a moment here, folks. We'll highlight the kickboxers. We'll get back to the comments, and I want to hear your guys' predictions. Guys, gals, theys, and thems, whoever's watching here. We're all inclusive here on the City Life Project YouTube channel. Get your predictions in for this last bout. I know it's not MMA. It's kind of weird, maybe for some of like the MMA diehards who are on this stream. I know Payne was like, "What the hell? This has kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. It's got it all, man." That's why we love one championship. So to answer your question, yeah, and it's cool to see kickboxing on the main event, and even better that John D. Bella is half Canadian. Fucking rights. All right. Just sharing this one more time here, and then we'll get into highlighting the fighters. Ooh, it's a good hype video. All right, main event of the evening. Same, Brittany, got my money on O'Malley. Okay, locking it in. TJ, Jan, Caitlin, and Khabib's boy. Holy shit, Brian. Honestly, you pretty much picked everybody. You've picked against me in every single one, which I think is awesome. So this is going to make for an awesome stream tomorrow, Brian, because we're going to go head-to-head on all of these. I don't like Aljo, and I know you don't like Aljo either, but I think he's going to beat TJ. He looks just so fucking good right now. This one's heart over mine, but O'Malley over Jan. I think the French girl beats Caitlin, and Charles Oliveira. I mean, the champion has a name, and his name is Du Bronx, baby. God, I hope so, man. I hope so. I just want everyone to shut the fuck up, because if Islam wins, then again, it's like no one, sure, maybe in 10, 20 years when we review history, when we look at Oliveira and we go, oh yeah, this guy was the best lightweight of all time. Nobody's given him the credit he deserves. Even Khabib, as amazing as he was, look at their record head-to-head. They both started their professional career in 2008. Oliveira fought fucking top UFC killers from the start, where Khabib Jr. and Khabib fought cans. Khabib, before coming to the UFC, fought guys like 1-20, 1-5, 5-8. Like, I'm sorry, Charles Oliveira's fighting fucking Jim Miller, Don Cerrone. And if you look at the guys that Charles lost to, it's those fighters when he was like under 25 years old. I'm sorry, the champion has a name. His name is Du Bronx Oliveira. He's the greatest lightweight of all time. You got Zhang? Okay. Bella got this. Oh, Canada, baby. They're making their walkout. The one championship belt. This is for the vacant title, by the way. This is for the vacant strawweight kickboxing world championship of one championship, 162. This has been incredible streaming with all you folks. It's like I won't be too upset, but as far as me betting, I'm betting on Aljo this one. Okay, I'm going to get right back to the comments here in a second, folks. Whoops. I just want to highlight these fighters and give them the love they deserve. All right, let's start. And actually, I'm gonna look actually these guys up on Wikipedia too, because though I love having the Tapology site up, and Tapology does, I mean, unbelievable work and helps us out as well with the stats here. As far as the kickboxing and stuff go, they don't have too much because they are obviously an MMA site. So Wikipedia, they're the ones that seem to get most of the info up here. Actually, there's not even a lot on Peimian and Zhang, though. Shoot, I can't even find his record on Wikipedia. Bum, 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 bum. Shoot. I can't find his kickboxing record. One sec. One last ditch effort. I know the Canadians. I was saving the best for last. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm on the One Championship website. Let's see if they have it here. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, it doesn't even have his record. Are you shitting me? One Championship website doesn't even have his record. Anyways, Peimian Zhang, he's got a funny nickname, the Fighting Rooster. That's all I could find on him. I mean, he must have a great record since he's fighting for the belt. And oh, come on, Wikipedia. Somebody else in the chat, what's his record? I know you guys have probably found it. I'm getting right back to the chat in a sec. I see Aaron and JC are here as well. I'll get right back to your comments, guys. I wanted to show both these fighters some love, highlight both of them like we do, but I couldn't find any of Zhang's kickboxing record. So let me know his record. Oh, and here we go. The beautiful Italian Canadian. John DeBella making his walkout. I love how he has both the Italian and Canadian flag. That's awesome. Your predictions in too, folks. Okay. That's so funny. There needs to be a better kickboxing site for, and I whatever. It is what it is. I know it's a newer promotion and things like that, but like, there's DeBella's boxing record. There's Zhang's like amateur MMA record, but I can't find their professional kickboxing records. Are you shitting me? Come on. Maybe I have to add that to Wikipedia now. But anyways, I'm going obviously with the Canadian in this one. Both of these guys, decorated fighters. DeBella, he's had some time in actually just professional boxing. He's fought amateur mixed martial arts. Zhang out of China has done all sorts of fighting competition here. Amateur MMA, boxing, Muay Thai. But this is for the kickboxing featherweight title, folks. Or flyweight title. My apologies. Vacant flyweight title here too. And I mean, DeBella looks like he's in just some crazy zone right now. I don't know if he's nervous or if he's stoic, but we're about to find out. Okay, back to the comments we go. By the way, someone in the chat here, if you have a website like not named Wikipedia that you can hook me up with some of these guys' records, that would be awesome. Last fight of the card here, folks. So get your predictions in. It's cool to see the main event on a One Championship card be kickboxing. I absolutely love it. I know the one on Prime, they really it's for North Americans too, so they very much put the MMA at the top. It's what we want. I get it. But I feel like more and more fight fans, especially those who aren't fans of wrestling, you don't come from a wrestling background, who've never watched jiu-jitsu before, they want to see striking, they want to see violence. And like, is there not a better promotion for violence than One Championship? Like, come on. Dude, I saw from Sure Dog MMA, they said, never walk out to lose yourself by Eminem, you're bound to lose. There must be a stat then of how many people have walked out to that and lost. Fioro, round 1 submission on Chukagan. I'm not going to go that in depth on my prediction, but I do think Fioro wins. The only person to parle français on the card. A lot of people going for TJ Dillashaw. Hey, I'm glad that he didn't that his legacy wasn't tarnished in your guys' eyes, because in mine a little bit. But to be honest, I was more of a Garbrandt fan. I was more of like Team Alpha Male fan against TJ in that whole era anyways. So I've respected TJ Dillashaw and everything he's done for the sport, but the CEO of EPO, baby. I just want Jan versus TJ bad, all fireworks. That would be a sick fight. You know what, Brian? I think you might have convinced me otherwise just because of wanting to see that fight. But what if O'Malley wins? Then we're seeing TJ O'Malley for the belt? And I don't know if that fight would be that great. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. TJ, Sean both winning. We see TJ versus Sean in January. But, like, is that really a good fight, though? I don't know if that's the best matchup. I think Jan TJ is a way better matchup as far as, like, for the fans. I don't know. For a fan, anyways, that's what I would see. But hey, we can agree to disagree. Let me know your thoughts on that. The Bullet, Valentina Shevchenko's the GOAT and nobody can beat her. Brittany, she's my favorite. She's one of my favorite fighters in the UFC. I can't say she's my exact favorite because she's probably like 1 and 2. I mean, Sandhagen's up there for me as well. I have a few male fighters that I really like, but as far as the female fighters, she is hands down the GOAT. And she, you know what? One more title defense. And you know what? Not even that, because the last one was close. The last one, honestly, if Santos didn't get hit in the face with the headbutt, with the accidental headbutt, she probably would have won that fight, let's be honest. But that's not discrediting Valentina. I think she beat Nunes the second time, too. If Valentina can beat Amanda Nunes again, she's the greatest women's fighter in UFC and in MMA history. Ronda Rousey, get to the fucking back of the line. I changed it to Bella. Didn't know he's Canadian. Yeah, he's half Canadian, half Italian, and he's like very much like, you know, he wears both of the flags when he walks out. Gravedigger going for Zhang. Oh, I gotta lock these in. All right, Gravedigger locked it in. Payne locked it in. Aaron, what's going on? So sorry late to join. Aaron, it's fucking early in the morning. No worries. This is kind of an extra stream. I just wanted to say what's up to the chat and let you all know that, yes, I'm alive. I'm here, and we will be doing one on Amazon Prime tonight, and we'll be doing a bit of UFC 280, a bit or all of UFC 280 tomorrow because it's in the morning. I'm going to a Minnesota Gophers game tomorrow night, so I'm basically going to stream until it's time to until my friends are like, all right, you should get the fuck off the computer. It's time to party. What do you think of the show so far? JC, thank you so much for joining. JC and Aaron, I hope to see you guys later tonight for one on Amazon Prime 3 and for UFC 280 tomorrow morning. But the show's been great. Now, shorter stream this morning because, again, like I got roommates now. Folks got to be respectful. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't want to do this at 6 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to watch them for a couple hours. Make sure that the One Championship YouTube channel is actually showing the main card. Because could you imagine I come on right at the end of the prelims and it's like, oh, psych, not showing the main card. I know it did that to a few people regionally. So I just wanted to make sure that everything was good, which is why we delayed the start time. And it was for the better. Roommates got to sleep in a little bit longer. Didn't have to hear me talking about fights. I got to drink some coffee. Everybody wins. And I think we started off with like a few hundred people in the chat too. And the regulars are here. Brittany and Brian aren't working, although it's under kind of shitty circumstances that you guys are sick, but I hope you guys feel better. But hey, at least we're all here together. All right, I'm going obviously with the Canadian. I don't know if I locked it in officially, but locking it in. Aaron, goddamn, 108 likes. It's unbelievable. But sorry, JC, to answer your question, the show has been great. I watched the prelims just on my phone as I was like half asleep. And while I was setting up, I watched the first fight of the main card. Then we jumped on for the second fight of the main card, and we've been going strong since. Other than there was one really shitty decision, man. There was one fucking terrible decision. Gustavo Balart had no business being Alex Silva. Honestly, I've been watching mixed martial arts for a long time. There have been some robberies with split decisions that, like, okay, I'm a little biased. I'll make the argument. That one, when they said by split decision, I was like, okay, that's a bad split decision win. I mean, that's a bad split decision. It should have been unanimous for Alex. And when they said Balart, I almost screamed. I feel so bad for the 40-year-old. He outclassed his opponent. The judges completely fucked him. But anyways, other than that, JC, it's been a tremendous card, man. I love One Championship, and tonight's going to be so good too. And Aaron, yes, we're not doing giveaways just on this stream, but tonight on One Championship, we have 3 giveaways up for grabs. And then on UFC 280, we'll have up to 3 giveaways as well. Again, it was early. This is the first stream back in a little while. It's got my little pop-up studio here as I still look for a desk. I got one picked out. I should be grabbing it this weekend. I'm just going to do one of those fold-out tables. It's easier than hauling a big wood desk here. And then if I need to be mobile for even podcast stuff with the soda pod down the road, we go on site and stuff, it'll be easy. All right, folks, main event.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. I'll get back to your comments. I see them coming. Don't worry. I just want to really keep my eye out on this. So right at the end of the second round or any delay in action, we'll get back to the comments. 16-1-1 for Zhang. Okay. Thank you, JC. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, and a nice left hook by DeBella. Man, and they're just swinging right off the bat. And again, 125. So they're just going to throw down. Cardio's not going to be an issue. I mean, we saw, that one Dagestani. He gassed out in the third round in the last kickboxing match we saw. And this, guys, this isn't 3 3-minute rounds. This is 5 3-minute rounds. Let's fucking go.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucking.
Inside low kick by Zhang. Another inside low kick by Zhang. Ooh. And answered by DeBella. Nice fake. Right hand fake by DeBella, and he lands with the left hook. Does it again, except that time he jabs. These guys are swinging so fast. The speed that these guys have is ridiculous. Note, Pain tonight is 1 on Amazon Prime 3. Oh, that sucks, guys. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's right. And you guys have been waiting for a while. Well, you know what? The next one close to home, we'll all go together. Seriously, John has the walkout music of a gentleman pugilist. Hey, he's Italian. He's walking out with class, baby. It's better than the bare naked ladies. Shout out Canada. Could you imagine we walked out to fucking bare naked ladies in Singapore? It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Yeah, TJ looking ripped. Oh, interesting. Oh, he's not unembedded much. Oh, where's the needles? Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't know Aljo was chilling with Andrew Tate. Well, I know fucking O'Malley was also hanging out with him. I think Tate was on their podcast. I just said TJ versus O'Malley. Oh, DeBella now stalking Zhang. 30 seconds left in this first round. Man, DeBella's looking good. Zhang. Oh, and he tags Zhang. He tags Zhang with a straight left. Oh, and that inside low kick, though, by Zhang. And he's going high. He's not going low. He's going high right above the knee. DeBella's the one who's attacking the shin. 10 seconds left in this first round. What an exciting first round in this main event. Wow, folks. What a treat. What a treat this early Friday. End of the first round. DeBella won that round. No bias whatsoever. Zhang, he did have some power strikes there. As you can see, Zhang really just throwing heavy. Great head movement by DeBella. DeBella landed volume. DeBella landed... Yeah, he landed more. I'm just looking at the replays too. That straight... I don't know if it was a straight left or it was a hook. I can't really see it from this angle, but that looked like it fucking landed clean on Zhang and kind of rocked him a little bit. No, yeah, Pain, 100%. I think everyone could agree with that. 19. Oh, dude, that Song Yadong in the UFC, he has like, I think almost 30 professional MMA matches to his name, and he's like, what, 26? All right, round 2.
Let's get it all.
Aaron, appreciate it, buddy. The drive was amazing. It took about 3 days. First day, I bombed through Washington, slept in Spokane. The second day, driving through Idaho and Montana was honestly one of the most beautiful routes I've ever driven. Like, man, northern Idaho and the north part of Montana, Highway 90. Oh man, just absolutely beautiful. The west side of North Dakota was nice too, and some of the parks there. And then it was kind of a grind to get through the rest of North Dakota and Minnesota. But overall, great drive. So happy to be here. My roommates are fucking awesome. I mean, LFA. I'm going to go to some live LFA events here too. And it's good to be home. Let's just say that. I appreciate it, Aaron. And speaking of this comment, 2 minutes left in the second round. DeBella, his head movement's very, very good. DeBella, a little bit more of the veteran. And he's showing it here. And I think Zhang is just a little bit too nervous is the wrong word. Maybe just like anxious. Big stage, fighting for the belt. Whereas DeBella just seems calm, cool, collected, executing his game plan to a T. Now, the one thing I will say about Zhang is he looks like he might hit harder. Like he's not as lanky as DeBella. So if one of those overhands that he's throwing or those really like solid head kicks that he's kind of loading up a little bit, they're 125. That could knock DeBella the fuck out. Yeah, this is an amazing pace. This is an amazing main event. Nice body kick by DeBella. I know, that was hilarious. It was a good one. Jan got the better of O'Malley too, which, you know, respect to Piotr Jan. Both of them in top form this first round. Yeah, this is just so, like, what a treat. What a treat. Oh, nice left. That was just a left jab, but it landed clean on Zhang. Final minute of this second round. 50 seconds, to be perfectly honest. And Zhang goes for the clinch, so... Oh, wow. So in Muay Thai, you can clinch like that, but not in these kickboxing rules as the ref gives Zhang a warning. Again, I'm new to the one championship kind of hybrid rules to their events. They have their own rules set to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They have their own kind of rules set to kickboxing and Muay Thai too. I think it's tremendous. I'm just still kind of learning it a little bit. Oh, Zhang tagged DeBella there on the counter. The commentary on the broadcast here are losing their minds, folks. This is amazing. Zhang goes for the low kick, and DeBella does a good job of countering with the right. Final 10 seconds left in this round. Nice left by DeBella. He missed with the overhand. Oh, DeBella looks so fresh. Zhang is starting to slow down. Deep breaths by Zhang. Oh, there it is. DeBella... We're watching on the replays here, and I've noticed this as well. When Zhang comes in on the entry, tags him quick with that right hook. Like 3 out of 5 times I just saw there. Aaron's saying, we should have a channel meetup at a local regional card. Dude, 100%. If there's an LFA card that's, you know, somewhere in the middle of like where some of our chat is in Wisconsin and in Minnesota, you know, like, fuck, I hope there's one in Duluth soon. An excuse to drive up to Duluth. But yeah, dude, 100%, Aaron. Like, let's every stream, you guys keep your eye out for the next LFA or any other regional fights. It doesn't have to be LFA. Any other good regional fights, and then let me know in the chat when one is coming up that maybe you think you'd want to go to, Aaron, or one you think that we'd all want to go to. We'll 100% do a meetup. That'd be awesome. Depending on how many of you show up, beers are on me the first round. Again, depending. Round 3.
Let's get it all!
Do you hear about the tour Khabib has been on? Last month he was in England. He does like a big talk and the meet and greet. So, oh, that's cool. I did hear he's doing stuff like that. That's awesome, man. Hey, as much as I'm critical of Khabib in the cage as being the greatest of all time, he's amazing. Don't get me wrong. I do think he's doing wonders for the sport. And now he's coach Khabib mode. And he wants to win a championship with his students now, which I think is amazing. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this third round. We go into the championship rounds next, folks. If we get out of this one, as DeBella is now just landing on Zhang. Zhang still going for that kick. So the right lead leg, the inside upper thigh of the right lead leg of DeBella Yeah, oh, there it is now. That made DeBella flinch. And Zhang just going back to it. So the lead leg of DeBella is getting pieced apart, and it's already bruised to shit. As you can see above his knee right now, folks, the right leg, the lead leg of DeBella, he's going to lose some of his explosiveness. And there we go. Zhang's going for it again. DeBella, what I think he's going to have to do is really just download that information quick. And the next time, because Zhang's just throwing that a lot now, because you can see Zhang's getting a little tired, or just he's noticing that that's doing damage. DeBella's going to have to throw counter. He's going to have to throw counter, whether it's that high kick there, yup, or honestly, I would say the left hook over the right hook. And when he's swinging in, the left hook probably would land easier in my opinion, but let's see what he does. Oh, there it is. The left hook right on cue, DeBella. Look at that. Canadian minds think alike. It's coming to Toronto November 20th. I'm going to go. I really hope I can meet him. Dude, please do. And send me a picture on Twitter. That would be awesome. I met Billy Guerin, general manager of the Minnesota Wild, on Monday. That was pretty cool. And then I met Kenny versus Spenny, Kenny Hotz and Spencer Rice last Thursday. So it's been a busy week for me. 52 seconds left in this third round. Oh, that inside low kick, though, by Zhang. If I have to say, everywhere else in this fight, DeBella is winning. Nice right hook by DeBella on the entry of Zhang. But Zhang has been doing a lot of damage on that leg. Oh, and he lands the left hook on DeBella now. Yeah, DeBella's losing that explosiveness and kind of just movement because his leg's compromised. And it's his lead leg, and he's not switching stances. And yeah, now Zhang's landing. Now Zhang's landing his combos because DeBella's lost some of that head movement. Oh my God. Did you guys see the way his leg just bent there? Oh, he just got hit again. Dude, now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. And DeBella can't move forward. Superman punch in range. That was beautiful. DeBella's adjusting well, but you can see he's trying not to limp, but that leg is fucked. That leg is fucked, dude. Oh, and Zhang landed a high kick. That round, I might even give it to Zhang, to be perfectly honest. I think DeBella won the first two rounds. I think Zhang won that one, and, credit where credit is due. He's starting to adjust. He's adjusting his game plan. He's attacking that leg, and when DeBella cracks a little bit, shows his poker face, he's tagged him a few times. John is delivering counter combos like donuts. They're beautiful. The corner of DeBella is awesome. By the way, he trains out of Brooklyn, New York, and Montreal, Quebec. So diverse camps, which is awesome. They will soon. They will soon. Round 4.
Let's get it on!
We've entered the championship rounds, folks. They will soon. It's honestly just because Canada, up until recently, has required you to basically be vaccinated to cross the border, and a lot of UFC fighters aren't. So Dana White was like, I'm just not even going to open this can of worms. So Payne, that's the honest truth of why they haven't done shows in Canada. I'm sure the dollar has something to do with it as well. But Dana White says as soon as, which it has, Canada's getting their shit together and moving forward and pretty much removing the last of restrictions that we had. I think that probably not in 2023, but I'd imagine late 2024, they'll be back in either Toronto, Vancouver, or Montreal. They've done Calgary a couple times too. Hell, they've even done Edmonton. Like, they've done Canada's big cities. Dude, it's so bad. The knee. Zhang's probably going to retain if he's go low and keeps bruising. Isn't it just a vacant title right now? I didn't know Zhang was the champion. I thought it was just I thought it was vacant. But if he's defending, then okay. Then that explains some of the jitters in the first round. You can't just simply win a fight on a low kick, but that's what's setting up all his other opportunities now. 1 minute and 38 seconds left in this fourth round. Fucking love. I'm just swooning over one championship. I love Muay Thai. I love kickboxing. I love BJJ, and I love the type of MMA that one demands with the offense and aggression. The judges tonight, sus as fuck, but hey. So I got it the first two rounds for DeBella, the third round for Zhang, and this one is close right now. as we enter the final minute of this 4th round. It's vacant. Okay. That's what I thought. I believe there's another BJJ title up for grabs tonight too. Excited for that. On the one on Amazon Prime 3. 40 seconds left. Oh, was that a low? So Zhang went for the inside low kick again like he's been doing, and he tripped and fell. It looked like it might have grazed the nutsack of DeBella, but DeBella not being honestly not being a dick about it. No pun intended. Just saying, it actually didn't hit me. Let's keep fighting. He could have taken some time, but maybe recognizes, Zhang's tired too. Let's just keep going. 20 seconds left, and DeBella looks like he's like smelt blood here. He's just really going for it at the end of this round, and he tagged Zhang with the left hook. Didn't completely rock Zhang, but I think that oh, and there we go with the right hand. DeBella might have honestly just salvaged this round with his last 30 seconds. I truly believe DeBella salvaged this round with the last 30 seconds here. 30-30, to be honest. First 2 for DeBella, 3 and 4 for Zhang. I can't give Zhang that 4th. I'm sorry. He got not knocked down, but he got rocked 3 times in the last 40 seconds. Like, I saw his lights flash, folks. Like, you can see the body when it gets cracked. Oh, shit. 3 times. And don't get me wrong. Zhang he's tagged up DeBella in this round too. And I'm trying not to be biased. I'm really trying not to be biased. But I think DeBella won that 4th, or it was like a straight up draw, and we'll see. Payne, I'm not gonna extensively argue with you. Totally can see that argument. I'm gonna argue that the Canadian won that 4th round. And 5th and final round, folks. Again, thank you all of you who've joined us tonight. I guess tonight in Singapore, this morning here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. I'll give you all a shout out at the end of this fight.
Let's get it all!
Combo for DeBella right off the bat. And maybe DeBella senses some urgency too, that this is tied, or that maybe even that he's down. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't like Zhang's antics. I don't like Zhang's antics at all. DeBella hits him in the ribs. Kicks him in the ribs, and he complains to the ref. Oh, like, what the fuck are you complaining about? You're in a kickboxing fight, dude. I don't like that shit at all. Stop complaining to the ref and fight, dude. You almost hit DeBella in the nuts, and he could have taken some time, and he didn't. Just fucking fight. 2 minutes left in this final round. Guys, why is he doing it? He's doing it again. Yeah, Zhang, you can't just stop the fight and be like, oh, ref, he's hurting me. I don't like this at all. I've lost respect for Zhang. Now I'm being biased. Let's go Canadian. All the way. Fuck this complainer. Look, he's a beast, and all respect to him, yada, yada, yada. But, like, what are you doing? 1 minute, 50 seconds left. This is it. I mean, this could go either way. The judging tonight has been a little suspect, so this could go all the way. I imagine DeBella's up, or at least tied right now, like Payne said. So this is an important round. Ooh, a nice right hand by Zhang. Yep, Gravedigger agreed, man. I mean, shit. I just don't like Zhang's antics here. Yeah, what the hell indeed? Come on, like... And I'm sorry, if the judges give him this fight, final minute of the round, assuming he just doesn't go fucking crazy and drops DeBella here, really shows that he should take over this round. If the judges give him the fight based on those antics, fuck them. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck yeah. DeBella just fucking knocked Zhang to the ground. He's getting the count. DeBella dropped Zhang. Zhang could barely step forward. 40 seconds. Zhang is still seeing Tweety Birds, and DeBella is just laying it on him. The broadcast for One Championship are losing their fucking minds right now, folks. I know the comments are probably losing their minds too. I'll get right back to them in a sec, but my eyes are glued on this final 20 seconds of this championship fight, and I think we're going to have a Canadian as the first flyweight champion. Last 10 seconds. This is incredible indeed. And I mean, Zhang now is even throwing them. DeBella now is starting to taunt him. End of the fight.
Looking to finish it. It is all over.
What a way to end this event. DeBella knows he won. That knockdown sealed it. Let's take a look at the chat. Oh my. Oh, Canada. He's out. Oh my God. Payne is singing. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. Bring it home. Wow. I'm just looking at the replay here. Oh, clean left kick right to the fucking jaw of Zhang, and that knocked him right down. Oh my goodness. Shin to the chin. Shin to the chin. Beautiful. Oh, that was gorgeous. And new, baby. We have a champion. A Canadian, Italian flyweight kickboxing champion. Official decision. Now, if the judges say that this is Zhang, I'm gonna flip this stupid guitar case of a table I have. He's really looking like the red rooster. Or he's really looking red like a rooster. Hell yeah, and new, baby.
Oh my God!
I'm so happy. Oh, look at him. He's the emotion coming out of this guy. I mean, just laying on the ground, screaming with that belt. All his hard work. Sorry, strawweight kickboxing world champion. My apologies for saying flyweight a moment ago. His coach lifts him up. What a well-deserved win. The pace to that fight was incredible, folks. Crazy pace. And you know what? It was coming. We all said it. The chat is proof of it, folks. We were saying, somebody needs to do something in this round because either DeBella was slightly up on the judges' scorecards or it was a tie going into that last round, and that head kick knockout, I guess it wasn't knockout, head kick knockdown sealed it. Gotta love the one championship belt. I know it's really big, and that's what people are critical. That's people's main critiques on it, but I like how it's kind of like old school UFC. Wow. There you go. Congratulations, John. You deserve it. Absolutely. The belt goes home to Montreal. All right, listening to him in the octagon. Damn it. That's the first time I said on the stream. In the circled ring of one championship. So John's saying, it's hard work. Me and my dad, we've gone through a lot training here. Oh, man, he said his travels here were crazy. He was stuck in the Tokyo airport for 24 hours. But he knew coming into this one, he was going to walk away with that belt. If you don't know, now you know, Canada. Dude, Payne, I'm so happy to. What a great way to start the day. Watching one championship, 162. Going to get some work done a little bit before we jump back on here for Amazon, or what is it? 1 on Prime 3, baby. And I'll get the link to that video up here in about an hour or two, folks. You'll see it pop up on the channel, so be sure to like it. Ring the bell to notify you when we go live. We'll go live right when the prelims start. Don't worry, but just in case. Gotta love watching a Canadian become a champ. Dude, all day, every day, inject that shit into my veins. Zoomer loyalist, you can really see how much it meant to him. Oh, yeah. And it's a family affair with him, right? Like his dad, like you said, is his, I don't know if it's his coach or just part of his camp. Oh, he said good night in Italian. That's awesome. 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, sir. $7 p.m. Eastern. Anyone with Amazon Prime, you get the Amazon video feed, the whole card. The whole main card, which the main card might start actually a little bit later. It might start at 8:30 Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, because the prelims, there's 3 fights on the prelims, and those, the lead card, the prelim card, for the one championship on one on Prime Video 3, they're going to show the 3-fight prelim on the One Championship YouTube channel, just like they did the prelims for this event. Dude, we got 2 1 cards, UFC, Ryzen this weekend, crazy. It's like, dude, there's also LFA 145 tonight. Like, it's just insane how much, like, I don't know if you guys follow Kapoza, Grabatka_Hitman on Twitter. He has a website that just literally posts all the fights, like the schedule, the links where you can find them. And then on Twitter, he posts some of the best knockouts from all the promotions. I mean, he's the one who got me into regional fights. And then MMA On Point, their sub-channel, Fight Focus, he does a series with them called Kapoza's Corner, where one of their hosts, I think his name's Austin Veerkamp, or Lawton Veerkamp. My apologies, Lawton. He runs down Kapoza's Corner. So all of the best indie fight highlights that Kapoza posts on his Twitter account, they'll like make a compilation, and Lawton does a really good job of hosting. So if you guys want to know more about the regional scene, I mean, Kapoza, he is your follow if you have a Twitter account, as well as my Twitter. Oh, look at that, right on cue. And for everyone watching, I'm not broadcasting this morning on Twitter, but I do broadcast these streams on Twitter as well, but mostly just to say, get your ass over to YouTube so you can join our live community. Well, that's pretty much a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty much a wrap. I know only 2.5 hours, so not our typical big streams, but hey, we got pretty much all of the main card here. We saw a robbery. We saw some great Muay Thai. We saw some blood. We saw a Canadian win the frickin' what was it now? This says flyweight, but it's featherweight championship, the 125 belt in kickboxing. It's been a great morning. So happy for those who've been here from the start. I know it really does. Hey, I'm still kind of semi living out of boxes. I'm getting my desk by next week. We'll have the full setup. And I just appreciate you all joining. Again, no giveaways on this stream because we just it was so early when we jumped on. I literally got my coffee ready, jumped on, watching fights, hanging out with you folks. But I appreciate you all. Give a shout out to everyone who commented in just 1 second. I just want to remind you all again, come back to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, because tonight, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, we will be back for one on Prime Video 3. We'll go the full prelims and full card of that. And then we'll be back tomorrow morning for UFC 280. And we will be doing giveaways on both of those streams. So you know the drill. If you join us later today or tomorrow, if you like the video or drop a comment in the live chat, you're automatically entered into winning some prizes. We're going to have 3 prizes up for grabs tonight. And tomorrow, we'll see how it goes. We'll start with 2 for UFC. And if we bomb through those goals, then we'll for sure throw another one out there. So with that, thank you all for joining. Thank you for bearing through, the starting a little late, but I mean, I think it was worth it. No, I think it was worth it. One championship, 162 in the books. I will see you all later tonight. With that being said, take a nap, recharge, go to work, and I'll see you later tonight. Peace.